everyone, and welcome back to the Study Edge Academy. And I'm so happy that you're here with us. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another math lesson. So, here at the Study Edge Academy, we'll be learning math step by step from the basics all the way to more challenging topics. So, grab your notebook, a pen, and let's get started. So, today we're going to be talking about whole numbers and place value. So, first, what is a whole number? Whole numbers are numbers without decimals or fractions. For example, 0, 1, 2, 15, 120, 9,876. They're all whole numbers because they don't have a decimal point and because they are the numbers we use every day for normal counting. So keep that in mind that whole numbers are numbers without decimals and that we use for everyday counting. So what is place value? Place value tells us what each digit is worth depending on where it is in the number. Take for example, we have the number 4,582. So if we were to do this in expanded form, that would be 4,000 plus 500 plus 80 plus 2. So whenever I do something like this is what I mean by an expanded form. So this is the unit, the tens, the hundred, and the thousand. So we just figured out the place value of all these numbers. The 2 here is the unit, the 8 is the tens, this is a hundred, and this is a thousand. And notice, even though that 4 is just one digit, it is worth 4,000 because of the place it is in this number. So because it is the first number here, and it consists of 3 other numbers behind it, that's why there's 3 zeros. So that's what makes it 4,000. So I hope we understand, and if you don't get any part, you can just tell that to me in the comments, and I'll try to explain that on my next video. Okay, so let's take another example. So let's read this number together. It is 72,145. So if we should break this down to expanded form 2, this will be 70,000 plus 2,000 plus 100 plus or 40 plus 5. So we just broke this down to expanded form. So starting from the back, units, tens, hundred, the thousand, and the tens of thousands. And following this, then we'll have the hundred of thousand again, and that's how it goes, and so on and so forth. Okay, so let me just rub this off. And like I said earlier, if you have any questions, you can just write it in the comment section. Okay, so then let me explain what an expanded form is again. So I said an expanded form means writing a number as the sum of each digit's value. And I'm going to take one more example. So this will be 6,000 plus 300 plus 80 plus 2. Starting from the back, this is the unit, the tens, the hundred, and the thousand. So this is the units, the tens, the hundred, and the thousand. So I hope we are understanding what place value, whole numbers, and expanded form is. Okay, so if we should, okay, let me also talk about writing numbers in word form. For example, 3,517. If we were to write this in word form, we would say that is 3. Sorry, let me just start this with a capital letter because you're supposed to start sentences with a capital letter. So that would be 3,000 500. And so if we should put this number 1 in an expanded form, that would be 10. But we cannot write and 10, 7. So since these two numbers are together, which gives it 17, so we'll say and 17. Okay, so I hope we understand what I did here by writing 3,517 in word form. And okay, and the last topic for today is comparing numbers, where we use the following symbols. This, this, and this. And so this is called the greater than sign. This is called the less than sign. And this is called the equal to sign. So whenever you're going to be comparing numbers, you're going to mostly use these three signs, which I have written right now. So let me wipe that up so we can just take a quick example. Okay, so first example is we have the numbers 72 and 15. So judging from these two numbers, we know that the one that is bigger is 72. So we're going to put a greater than sign, which is this. And always know this part that is open is always facing the big number. Okay, another example, 56 and 80. So the big number is obviously in this side, so we're going to put a less than side because the open place is always facing the big number, while the closed part is always taken facing the small number. And the last example, 100 and 100. Since the two numbers are the same, we just put the equal to sign. So I hope we understand. And don't forget, if you don't understand anything, you can write to me in the comments. And so today we've learned the meaning of whole numbers, the meaning of place values, how to write numbers in expanded form and word form, and how to compare numbers. So I just mind giving you three questions that you can just do yourself, which I call a DIY, which means a do it yourself. So the first thing you have to write the place value of every digit in the numbers 8,394. And the second one, you are to write 5,671 in expand. Sorry, let me just pause. In expanded form. Okay, and you have to do this, the A, 90, A, and 100. So you put your signs B for 50 and for 50, and the C 2,300 and 2003. So if you have completed the DIY, you can write your answers for me in the comments. And if you have completed today's question, you can also write your answers in the comments so I can help you to check them for the next lesson. And don't also forget to like the video, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who wants to improve their math skills. Thank you so much for learning with me here at the Study Edge Academy, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye, everyone.